a multi-million-dollar earner, but she is devoted, consistent, and committed. And she has earned her way on this stage by showing up and being committed and taking the time and investing and doing what's necessary to be done to prove that she is serious about making this happen. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give a lot of love. This is her first time on the stage to the amazing, beautiful Miss Val Taylor.
I used to have to walk over men who were bleeding, men who were shooting drugs to get to our apartment. And in my gut, I knew something was wrong about this. So one day I was standing in the welfare line with my mom. We were in line to get our monthly rations of powdered milk, powdered eggs, and government cheese. We appreciate the services you have given to this company, but it's time. Your services are no longer needed. So I got laid off. And what was really strange about that, because my life was changing again in an instant, is that it happened to several coworkers the same day. And some of them came out of the conference room crying. Some of them came out of the conference room threatening to file lawsuits. I stood up and hugged my VP and I said, "Thank you." Thank you. And she looked at me and she said, "You're happy about this?" And I said, "Yes, because I don't know what I'm about to do, but I know had this not ever happened, I would have never left this company because I was complacent. I was in a routine. Nothing would have ever happened. I would have been there until death had done us part." I started making a couple of $100s and then a few $1,000s. At that point, my husband got sicker and sicker, and I had to totally pull back on the business and become a full-time nurse to him. So that's the second time my life changed in an instance when I got laid off. The third time it changed was when I worked with him for about a year when he initially had to come home in 2010. He could no longer work. He was too weak. I became his full-time nurse, and in 2011, he lost his battle with cancer. My life changed in an instant then. But it's interesting how things come full circle from where you began to where I stand for you, in front of you today. Because in 2011, I lost them just like many of us lose loved ones. And of course, I went through a depression stage. I went through an anger stage. I went through a feeling sorry for myself stage. And God is interesting because I was laying in the bed for over a year and a half feeling sorry for myself in the fetal position. And I found out that Empower Network was launching this company. So I would sleep with my laptop. And I would listen to Dave Wood, Dave Sharp, and some of the stuff was kind of comical, so it was like comic relief for me. And some of the stuff just kind of just kept me going. But I still wasn't at the point to where I was moving on. We're here on this planet for a reason. Everybody in here is here on this earth for a reason. Whether you know it or not. And you don't get to take the easy way out. Storms are going to come in your life, and you still have to move. Well, that guy made me so angry, I immediately called my son, and I said, "Look, I need to run away from home. I am sick of in-laws, outlaws, everybody. I got to get out of town." Well, that just so happened to be a time when Empower was getting ready to have the event in San Diego. So I booked a flight, jumped on a plane, and went out to San Diego. Next time, my life changed in an instant, like some of yours have changed this weekend. I ran into Dave Sharp, had a brief conversation with him, and immediately, I don't know what it is, I cannot explain it, but immediately, my life shifted, and I got energy. I got my life back. I was able to breathe again. I got home, and I made my bed up. Working out with somebody. So She says to me, Miss Valerie, we're fighting so many things with you. We're fighting age. We're fighting gravity. We're fighting thyroid medication. We're fighting. I said, forget it. We're just fighting the forces of evil. And then she says, isn't it funny how people spend a little time doing something expecting to get huge results? She said, Miss Valerie, you spend 2 hours out of 168 hours a week with me, and you won't look like this guy. Embrace those storms, because those storms are there to make you grow. They're there to make you stronger. Yes. They're there to make you a better person, and they are there to force you to move. Yeah. Because nothing happens unless you move. You guys are complaining about different strategies that you're trying, or a sponsor not helping you, and you're not getting any help, and you want to be led, and you want this, and you want that, and it's really on you to move. If something's not working, try something else. Try something else. Move and embrace where you are. Embrace your struggles, because they come in all of our lives. That's right. None of us are exempt from having stuff going on in our lives that can affect us tremendously, and that can make us literally shut down. I had literally shut down, y'all. Had that guy who I almost shot never came to my door, I wouldn't be standing here today. You get that? I cursed that guy, and that guy was probably one of the biggest blessings of my life. He was a storm. He was a storm. He was God. He was the universe knocking on my door saying, Missy, it's time to move. You gotta move. And I look back at that.
Folks, obviously the income examples discussed in this video are extraordinary. The income claims presented are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Instead, they're designed to give you an idea of what's possible. Success in this business requires leadership, hard work, and dedication. Since we want to help you make an informed decision, we've gone above and beyond with our income disclosure document. If you want to see the average earnings, please visit the page at www.empowernetwork.com/income.php.